be the Celtics off the tip. Now look at Memphis's starting group. In the post, it's Green and Gasol together. Evans out there with Conley, and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
He is so good around the rim. Kyrie with an array of finishes in there.
And the leading 17 NBA championships. Their last in 2000.
And assets they possess. They might be in the hunt for banner number 18 before you know it. One of the beasts of the East, without question.
And it's Evans missing. And here comes Horford leading the fast break. Brown kicks to Horford. And it's Brown missing.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
That's a surprise. I mean, out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now here's Brown. Horford the pass to Irving. Gasol with the steal. Here's Evans. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Evans is a nice player, a guy who can play multiple positions, an effective scorer.
Tyreek Evans, the 4th pick back in 2009, won Rookie of the Year.
Averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists right off the bat. And it's been about the injuries in terms of what's held him back. If he can stay healthy, and that's a big if, the talent is obvious.
Gasol with the steal. Evans with it. Guarded now by Irving. Evans dishes to Conley. Now here's Brooks. D right on him. Takes a shot at the elbow. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Grizzlies bottom 3 in scoring efficiency last season. Steve, how were they a playoff team?
Well, it's the little things. They're low in turnovers, they offensive rebound, and they get to the...
Number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a deeper disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Now here's Evans. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Conley kicks to Evans. Memphis moving it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Gasol. The shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Well, this whole period for him has been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press.
Brown kicks to Smart. Back to Brown. First down, 2 points. Brown's got his first bucket in this one.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Dish now to Gasol. Brooks with by Tatum.
And I need here, this door, this back door is not to be open.
What?
Or the front door. Take that out here.
You found 2 phones?
Take that out here. But yeah.
Uncle who?
Mama found your safe phone. I told her it was under my bed in the dinner. Okay. Do not mess with their phones. Let them keep their phones. That'll keep them busy. But kind of share the game with them.
You don't watch movies.
They found Call of Duty too. Do not, I repeat, do not let them.
Those how you did it.
That's just say. You gotta charge it when they sleep. But like I said, please stay in the house till I come back. And you can be out there all day, Paul. I can't just.
The basket good off the
don't want y'all out.
He's got his first 3 points of the game.
Like seeing Mike Conley get busy from beyond the arc. When he has space to pull up, he fires the 3.
And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here's Evans. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Green. And Tatum pulls it down.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Perfect. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Conley kicks to Gasol. Over Horford. Misses off the right eye.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync. Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
Steve, they say the defense wins championships. Talk about the value of communication on the floor when it comes to a team playing great team defense.
I think, Kevin, for fans and especially young kids out there, watch the great teams, the teams that are winning championships. They communicate. The teams that are not winning, you can see on the bench, not a lot of the guys are talking. You don't see communication with players and coaches. The teams that win, they are constant chatter about making the right plays and also criticizing each other, but constructive criticism.
Did you learn that watching other teams that were great as they were at the top of their game and you guys were a developing team and you were a developing player?
I think for me, at a young age, getting a chance to watch the Detroit Pistons, being from Detroit, then hanging around Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas, and obviously the late, great Chuck Daly, they were in constant communication, and they won, so that helped me be able to develop my communication skills.
And here's Conley after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Dishes to Gasol. And it's Evans in the corner. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Evans is a nice mid-range shooter. Good job squaring himself up before firing.
Conley with it. Guarded now by Irving. Nice shot by Brooks.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Now the pass to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Green. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. The putback.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Hits it from 3-point range.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Conley against Irving. Conley into the lane, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Over in the corner, Brown. To the key. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. A shot by Evans. Nobody around. And the shot falls short this time. Floats it up for Horford. And that's out of bounds. Boston 10 possessions.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley against Irving.
Yes.
And Smart.
What? What's this? Huh? They probably, I'm not gonna even wake them up.
Over to help. Brooks, the pass to Gasol. Gasol, a screen on Brown. Evans kicks to Conley. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Conley's got a couple of threes now in the first for Memphis.
You can use my old phone.
Huh?
You can use my old phone here.
So quick with his shot. He's a threat to score as
Still
soon as he
can get I might try to see it be next month though, because I don't want to spend all your little money.
24 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
$15
Kicks to Brown.
bill.
Gasol with the steal. Over in the corner, Conley.
You gotta find
Again,
your
Conley
card.
missing. To the middle. Got a piece of it.
You know, it takes
This
a
is
second.
from short range.
You got
And
to
still
look.
post game.
Get out on the floor, look up under the bed and stuff.
Grizzlies lead
Look
by
up under
3.
his couch.
Stay with us as we
Look
get
all
set
of
to
his
bring you the
couch
second
feelings and
quarter
stuff.
right after this.
What?
I said, you got to find your card. You gotta look up all up under the stuff. Look up under the couch and stuff, and up under my bed, just look.
And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough playoff losses, but
Yeah,
talk to
close the
Mike Conley, as he told us before the game, he still feels
Yeah.
the championship is within reach.
The site phone on 85%.
Had to go through a lot of adversity.
The site
A
phone.
lot of things that's set us back. You know, we felt
What
like we
is
can
Timothy
be
on?
just as good as anybody else, and why not us?
Defense, really their identity. That's how they
46.
in at the
Oh, you nothing.
position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
When they get up.
They might get up when you come back. Cause I'm not gonna mess with them.
Keep the door pushed up and locked, like I said.
And free throw good from Evans. Well, Steve, with all the sharpshooters in the league right now, we'll always see the pick and roll. It's never going to go.
What?
Usually it was
No,
the big.
nobody
Getting the
now.
screen, the big gun
Rose.
side, and getting the pass.
He at the club.
The players are sometimes you see smaller lineups, the guards on the floor, 3 guards at a time.
He asked me did I want to start going with it.
Sizes combining with the most standard play in the league.
You're totally right, Kevin. You look at the pick and roll, the hardest play to defend, and now we have the pick and pop. The bigs are not rolling. Like you say, we have guard-to-guard pick and roll. You want to just
Play basketball, play video games.
It's so hard because when a guy rolls down the lane, there's a long run for defenders now. So that's why the pick and roll is great, especially with the new defensive rules. You can't be in the lane, so it opens it up even more.
Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Evans has got 4 points this quarter.
Which one do he
Gotta
go to?
appreciate the aggressiveness of Evans.
Norwood.
Excellent at shooting as soon as he gets the
I
pass.
don't. It's one. I think it's Norwood.
One of the dunkers.
The one that over there what's the name at?
Nobody
There he goes.
near Parsons. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Horford. The baseline J.
He said he,
Smart.
cause he go that day when he told Uncle Greg could he drop him off at
But they get it back.
what did he say?
By Smart. Irving dishes to Tatum.
You said where?
Defensive play. The alley-oop.
Yeah, that's where his club at. They can go play basketball anytime they get ready.
For the help. Gasol passes to Evans. It's Martin on the wing. 4 on the clock. Parsons with it. Now guarded by Smart. And the miss by Parsons. 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah,
From school.
stretch offensively, for sure.
And the miss by Parsons.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
And Memphis making a change here. McLemore's checked in. Now here's Smart, covered by Parsons. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's McLemore. That one off the back iron and out. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Smart leading the charge. The offensive rebound. Horford kicks to Irving. Back to Horford. Over Martin. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
A top-notch post game is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways because he's a tough matchup down low.
His mama ball head.
You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, move its feet with smaller players, and at the same time,
Like she got cancer. Well, I don't know what she got, but she bald head and she gay. She look like a dude.
Shoulders against Irving. Knocked away.
It's cut like Josiah.
And here we go with Horford running up the court.
What? Okay, alright, wait.
Here's Parsons. Pass to McLemore. That's
What?
it. Coming off the assist. McLemore's got the lead.
Yeah, his sister is 25. She clear age.
Memphis is got 2 from deep here in the second. Parsons, the open look. Parsons missing again.
There does come a time when you haven't made anything all quarter long. Pass the rock.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion.
Huh?
An alley-oop like that, Greg,
No.
is so rare, you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
That's what. That's his cousin.
He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change.
He was saying that when
Wide open look for Gasol, and Boston with the rebound.
No, she do. She stay with his grandma.
Here's Irving. No good there. Great tee there.
She stay with his grandma.
On its way from
Stay in Birmingham.
again.
And the team has gotten it done.
Cause he got a 4-wheeler and a master go-kart at his grandma's house.
Great grasp of when to attack.
He said that he go ride where he bored like he get time off from school.
He's covered by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Not going to go that time. And it's Boston the other way. Tatum dishes to Smart. And the shot goes in. Smart's got his first points of the game.
Tatum is all about doing
It's in the living room.
superb as a ball mover in terms of training his teammates.
Now here's Parsons. Here's Gasol. Bank shot. No good.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead. When you're talking about scores in the NBA, Kyrie Irving is right up there. With his ball handling and shot-making ability, he can dazzle you.
Hitting jumpers off the dribble, pushing around the rim. What a great handle. It makes him special.
I totally agree. His dribbling ability and finishing around the rim with either left or right, he is so skilled. He makes highlights every
What?
ball. I call him the bus driver.
This game is fake.
The bus driver, I like this, Smitty. Good one. And Marc Gasol, one of the
What?
best passing big men in the NBA. He averages as many assists as a lot of starting point guards.
You know what? As a terrific.
Oh my God, Jason Tatum. Move. Jump into the paint.
Great vision. And
I'm gonna keep throwing alleys like this. I don't know when it comes.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Conley, the pass to Brooks. There's a screen. Back to Conley. Brooks setting the pick for Conley. That's tipped. Oh, and they get in the way of the to be. Good play defensive. Brooks right side. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball.
Look. Oh my God. Look. Look at this. Look, look. This how you throw it. This how you throw an alley hoop behind your head. Look. Throw an alley hoop up. And that dude jump out there and go. Rose should have never taught me that. I do that all the time now. Double tap triangle and he dunk it. Oh God. Jason Taylor made the boy to play with me for the dunk down. Ooh. Every time like a dunk or something, them lights start flashing. Look, every time he look, they know it's coming. Ooh. And they see it coming, the lights start flashing. And the people start yelling.
Tatum is scoring this efficiently. It can almost be like an avalanche. He can completely overwhelm defenses with his versatility offensively.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies.
Oh, come on now.
.121 left now here in the second. Irving against Conley. Kicks to Gasol.
Yeah.
Gasol, a screen on Brown. Clock is at 3. Conley's shot is off.
Well, he was
Yeah.
rhythm,
Ooh,
hitting 2
ooh.
threes in a row.
There you go again. Look, there you go again, man.
And then just
Son, he not playing with that ball, mama.
Terrific field.
Dude, backwards dunking that hole.
Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Conley kicks to McLemore.
Oh,
Conley against Irving.
hey,
Green inside 3.
not in my face.
Nice open look, but it's
Oh, yeah. Come on,
right now with the kind of
Cut to the goal, faggot.
Poor timing on that play causes a turnover.
and some changes here for the Grizzlies. Davis is checked in for Gasol. And Tyreek Evans is subbed in for Ben McLemore. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Conley dishes to Green. On the wing, Evans. He's covered by Brown. Stolen by Smart. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass.
And the first half conclusion in a game that's close so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They were a little more aggressive in the second quarter, and it paid off. They went from trailing to now holding a 2-point halftime lead. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger.
Your count is negative when you said.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
How?
When I went to the bank, I got an extra $10 out. I was gonna get $10 out of your account, but I realized you had took your debit card out of my purse, and I couldn't find your debit card. So I ended up having to get extra and put my account $10 negative, and they charged it.
You know, guys,
30.
really been making it happen.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
There were some great Kodak moments there for sure. Hopefully.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
And you think about it, the Grizzlies were kind of the throwback team. I mean, they had the 2 bangers in the front court, and they really rejected that whole pace and space movement. But finally, they've come around, retooling their lineups to get more shooting.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis. In the post, it's Green and Gasol together. Conley out there with Tyreek Evans, and it's Brooks in at the small forward. Memphis leading. And Greg, you look at the changes for the Grizzlies, looking for versatility and adaptability in their play.
Yeah, grit and grind, still the identity, but you got to be able to space the floor and cover pick and roll. The era of a post-up centric basketball team doesn't seem to be in the future.
Bucket.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Irving. Celtics passing it around. Tatum's shot is off.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be.
Whoa! And that's a rugged play.
That one was big time. The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Here's Evans. 8 points for him. To the right side. Unloads from 13. Gasol, no good.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from the mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Nice recognition by Kyrie. Caught the defense napping and found an open teammate.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Irving against Conley. Green, the pass to Conley. 14 feet away. Here's Gasol. Eyes yet again, and it's blocked by Brown. Irving kicks to Tatum. To the paint. Rebounded. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now, Smitty, be honest. When you're watching these games on TV or in person, how much do you miss playing the game?
You know I do, Kevin. I've always had that in my bones. But I think as of now, the last 2 or 3 years, as a guy that can shoot the ball a little bit, I wonder and dream and pray if I could have got a chance to shoot 15, 18 threes. So I love it, but I know my time is over, but I would love to shoot that many threes.
Tatum. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Conley. And 12 points.
And it's good to see Tyreek working on his perimeter stroke, showing signs of improvement, shooting from deep.
And taken away by Brown to the middle. And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent through the arena.
And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Martin's checked in for the Grizzlies. Memphis has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Evans, and Evans with a stuff.
I mean, you got to admire how great a scorer Evans can be at times. Love seeing him catch fire, torching the defense.
Conley against Irving. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And now a 5-point Grizzly lead. And it's Conley penetrating. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 17 points for Conley.
And whenever there's a man open, Gasol will find him. An all-around team player.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Conley against Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Parsons checked in for Brooks. Gasol a screen. Brown against Evans. 5 to shoot. From deep. And pulls it down. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Brown missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Evans, that's a 2-pointer. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I love how he's been more patient in this. On the shots he feels he can make.
Man, wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Horford dishes to Tatum. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half. Conley kicks to Parsons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively. The skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And at 6'4", 220, Marcus Smart with terrific strength with a combo guard grip.
I mean, he can just flat out bully most guards and even hold his own against the bigs. Beyond, though, that physical stature, it's his mentality.
Oh, come on.
He's a fire breather, just the type of player the Celtics look for.
And Memphis making exchange here. Davis is checked in.
Oh, that's so.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Conley, the pass to Parsons. Martin with the screen for Parsons. Stolen by Smart.
Oh!
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fellow on
the most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Throw me a purse.
And he's...
Well, let's take a look here. Doc, what the hell we got? Let's see what we got here. We got a charger, paper, I see paper. I see a wallet.
It was wrapped up in a receipt.
Okay, I see paper. Okay, what's this here? Let's see what receipts down here. What is Jayambe? Jayamby. I mean, Jayambe.
Jay.
It is?
You sure it ain't in there one of your pants pocket or nothing?
I swear to Mama's glory to my God. You take it. What?
Just leave it in there.
What?
You know, girls gonna try to call me. Forgot I don't need it. You still ain't in one of your pants pockets or something?
Dump all this stuff on that book bag too. Just
Put this in my purse.
yeah.
What? You need to watch that.
I ain't gonna watch that right now. When I watch it, I'm gonna play in it.
Why you can't do that?
What?
Because you got so much stuff in here.
What? Well, I can't do what?
All these books and everything.
Fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
How about that from Conley? The little guy taking it inside and forcing the issue.
And Mike Conley at 6'1", not the biggest guy on the floor, not the heaviest guard in the Warriors, but he does compete defensive end well.
The reason why he's tough, he's mobile, he has quick hands for steals. His frame isn't an issue for him.
Two shots. I gotta get that green folder. I need that green folder.
And Mike Conley Jr., you talk about being bred for success. Remember, his dad was a gold medalist in the triple. And you can just see that athleticism in his game. Super quick and elusive out on the floor.
And Conley drops him over.
I'm going to lock the door behind
And
me.
with Conley's athleticism and his handle, tough to keep him out of the lane.
And if you go under on that pick, he can hurt you from deep. This guy really a complete package, arguably the most underrated point guard in our league.
Look over there.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
It's hard to disagree with the as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And you look back to that Big Three era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
You see, I can't smooth that right I need
.132 left in the third. And Parsons kicks to Evans. Back to Parsons. Memphis moving that ball around. Parsons on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Tatum. Here's Evans. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience, haven't they?
Yeah, and in some ways, maybe a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trades time and again. Other GMs don't want, they get hesitant possibly and don't want to add their name to that list.
.50 seconds left in the third quarter.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
Second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead. Maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
And Memphis making a change here. McLemore is checked in. Conley kicks to Davis. And there's the feed to McLemore. And a miss there on the triple. Smart with the ball. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Yeah, I mean, everything was going great until they just seemed to forget how to take care of the basketball.
Green is checked in for Memphis. Conley against Irving. Here's Conley. He's tightly guarded. Here's Evans. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for the Memphis Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Hey, bottom line is, good things are going to happen, bad things are happening. How you respond is the biggest key. Let's go.
And Brad Stevens moments ago focusing on what they can do now rather than worrying about what's already happened.
Yeah, and this is all you can do. Put all of your energy into this. Past, the future, they don't matter.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Irving and Brown pair at the 1 and the 2. Smart is out there with Tatum, and it's Horford in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston foul. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Memphis.
And maybe no team is more connected with its city than the Grizzlies are with Memphis. A common identity, grit, and grind defining them both.
No good on that one. And the Grizzlies began their first 6 seasons, of course, in Vancouver, British Columbia. Now, hard to believe they're in their 7th year in Memphis.
You know, they found a home on the banks of the Mississippi, a loyal, passionate fan base. It's a small town that fosters the family relationship between the and the community.